Well, I see you made it up here. How are you doing this evening, Mr. WB5VIH?
Pretty good. I've been up here for a while, just hoping anybody would jump up, but it shows you, uh, yeah, KI5JUF slash, well, Steve. I wonder who else is going to come up here. Well, they will display as well. Over.
Oh yeah, they sure will. Yeah, I'm running a quick little video here kind of demonstrating it. So yeah, I've got you in group monitor 22.9. And yeah, whoever else joins us and has the right TX code and receive code, they'll be able to join the QSO.
All right, now where do you see the 22.9? I don't see that displayed. I do see you displayed, over.
There's a button, I think, on your radio. If you're on the 300, there's a button called GM. If you press that, that'll bring up the group monitor room, which should display all the stations that are active.
Well, I did, but it doesn't show distance though, over.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm trying to think, was there a setting we did last weekend on this? I was thinking we had a setting we had changed and that made it show distance. I'm not sure, I can't remember.
When you hit the GM button, and it brings up, the screen 145.56250, and up in the upper right-hand corner says TX50, and right below that says digital DN, and then of course your call in orange, but it doesn't show mileage though. I know we had that on the other screen that we had showing when we weren't, when we weren't doing this, over.
Yeah, I copied that. I'm not sure on that, David. I'll have to check that out. I'm not sure why that's not doing that.
Now, is yours telling you it's 22 miles over?
Oh yeah, I copied that. I've got you got your call sign icon in the group monitor screen, and I've got you at 22.9 miles northwest.
Okay, maybe I need to turn something on. I don't know. Okay. WB5VI testing.
Good evening out there, KF5ZQB. Yeah, I'm running a little video here, just kind of documenting some of this. I've got you, your station just popped up in my group monitor screen, so David's also visible, so I'll let you guys check in.
I guess, does that signal, wonder what that signal does. Does it identify my station or what, over?
I think that bar graph you're seeing is actually the signal, RF signal coming in from my station into your station, kind of like a S units type thing. But I know on the 991A there's a way to toggle that from a S unit received versus to a distance. So I'm not sure if that's any help.
And I understand the bar underneath your name on that screenshot I took you, but every once in a while I notice that if I'm not transmitting or nothing, and the frequency is clear, like right now, I'm showing on my power supply about 6 amps draw on, but all of a sudden it goes to 6 amps without me touching the microphone, just for a split second, over.
That's the station, that's the beaconing feature. There's a beaconing feature when you have group monitor turned on, and all stations will beacon every so many seconds, listening for any other nodes that are available. That's normal.
Explain that.
Well, the radio transmits and it beacons, and if anything comes back, it will pick it up as an icon on the group monitor screen. My radio does the same thing. Mine will transmit every 30 seconds. It'll just transmit real quick, and then the transmit will clear independent of anything I'm doing.
Oh, by the way, how'd the meeting go at 10 o'clock this afternoon, or this morning, over?
Oh, it's good. We've got your deliverable for Monday, so he's got everything ready for you. So sounds good. KF5ZQB, I was gonna just I see you on there. I'll let you jump in. Yeah, no, David, everything went fine. You'll have it'll be a good deliverable for you Monday. We are not hearing from Mike over there, KF5ZQB. KF5ZQB, this is KI5JUF. I see you on the group monitor. I was just checking in if you were everything okay over there. He's got the group monitor function, or the transmit and receive set correctly, because I can see him in our group, but I don't hear him. And see, we're transmitting, and that's a normal thing. We're going to transmit every so often. That's part of the beaconing that the system is doing. Right here, you'll notice it transmits. Oh, always lock the VFO, that way you don't accidentally bump it. See, it's transmitting here. Any other? Alright, we'll take a break here and jump back here in a second. Hey, good evening, KF5ZQB. Now we can hear you. How are you doing this evening? We've got a good copy on you now. Everything going okay over there?
Yeah, I fumbled around until I finally got something set right on it.
Sounds good. I'll let WB5VH say hello to you also. We got him back, David. Mike is back in the group there.
Well, I can't hear him. He's not breaking my squelch, so tell him I said hello, over.
Oh yeah, I copied that. I didn't even think about I didn't think about the distance factor on there. Well, yeah, Mike's he's in. He's got everything set correctly. So anyway, glad to have you, Mike. Sorry you can't make it quite out to David yet, but we know you're going to get there with some new antennas.
Well, I hope so, because I've got my pole out here at the house, so I'm going to work on it tomorrow and the next day and try to get that antenna. It should help a lot.
Yeah, copy that. I was just curious, what setting did you find that was different that you were able to fix? Just kind of so I could kind of understand it. What was different?
Well, I had everything set up. I had my code set up right and everything, and I don't know what in the world was going on there with it. So I kept fumbling around, and I watched your video and checked everything according to your video, and the only thing I changed was like on my slot right there. I went ahead and tagged it with Abilene, and everything's working. It was working for. I've been hearing you for a while, but every time I try to get back to you, I couldn't get you.
Yeah, no, you're definitely making it in there. So yeah, it was kind of strange. I could actually see you turning blue, meaning you were actually transmitting, but it was no voice. But anyway, I'm glad you got it worked out. We're happy to have you. So hoping maybe Don can join us. I don't know if anyone else will join us, but I'm glad both you guys are on the frequency.
Have you tried making these settings with that Win for Yesu software? Can you do it with those? With that?
I'll be honest with you. I don't I know there's some settings in there, and I went into one of the menus one time, but it gave me this ugly warning message. It said, if you make any changes and you don't have the right firmware, you could wipe out your radio, so I kind of backed off on that. Now, Ham Radio Deluxe does have some settings, but I think a lot of them, those programs just aren't very tailored for C4 FM stuff, has kind of been my observations.
Well, I can understand that. You got to be real careful on these radios, make sure.
Yeah, I'm running a little video here. I'll put it up a little bit later, but it kind of shows I got both you guys there, and every now and then a station will go gray, but I think that just means there's no recent activity. Don't think it means anything else. But the station that's green with a circle around it, that's the one that has got an active communication going on.
Yeah, my group monitor is showing that you're 3.2 miles southwest of me.
That's correct, and you're 3.2 miles northeast of me. I've got it here on the video, but you guys are sounding good, beaconing good, so that's great. That's great. I really appreciate you guys joining me. This has kind of been a fun journey, so appreciate you guys giving me a test out tonight on it.
Well, I was glad to help. I need to. She who must be obeyed told me I need to get my hair trimmed here a little bit so I can get all pretty for church in the morning. So I'm gonna let you go, and I'll probably keep it on this setup right here for a while. So after lunch, I may come back here in about 20-30 minutes.
Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Well, we'll keep the frequency open. We'll see maybe Don or anybody else wants to join us. So sounds good. KF5ZQB from KF5JUF. Thanks again, Mike. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Roger that. You talk to you a little bit, KF5ZQB.
One of the things I wanted to show you, if you notice, every so often while in group monitor mode, the radio will beacon, meaning it transmits, and I guess it listens for another station, and you can see it right there on the power meter. I'm running 5 watts right there, and whenever you see it jump up, I guess it's beaconing for any other stations that are on the same transmit and receive. You can see it right there when it jumps up. There it goes right there. It just beacons. So looks like it does it maybe every 30 seconds or so. So anyway, I thought that was something kind of interesting. Something that's interesting here, no one's talking right now, but for some reason, every now and then these will change position. I don't know if it's related to when it does the beaconing or not, but I've noticed these guys will change position. See it right there? They just changed position, and it happened to do it, I guess, right when the beaconing came back. I know when it beacons, you can actually see a transmit red, and then you'll see a green come right back. See how it just came back? The moment that green came back, that's when these are updating. So I guess when the radio is transmitting, when it transmits and when it is green, it's receiving data back, I suppose, from the stations, and that's when these two will flop. And I don't know why they're going back and forth. There's no one talking, but I thought that was just kind of interesting. So anyway, just kind of something, just an observation. So we'll go ahead and stop here, and we'll anybody else jumps in, we'll keep videotaping here. But anyway, this is pretty cool stuff.